just to prove I am back. Um, yes, if something goes wrong, everything goes wrong. Has anybody found that? It's like one thing, and I went away because I had to refresh after an emotional read, which I was glad I could deliver in a non-triggering way. And at the same time, I need to deal with that emotion. So I did the Be Right Back for the emotion. And then I had to reset my Wi-Fi. So, and while I was trying to reset my Wi-Fi, I had not one, but 2 delivery interruptions. But anyway, Jing, it is you that is up, having redeemed the skip queue. Yes, a roller coaster of events. Thank you, Shoopers. That's an awesome way of putting it. It was a roller coaster of events. But Jing, you are... I do feel you're here for a love reading. And I want to say it's you that fills your heart with love. And my guide knows not to interrupt me until I have finished my coffee. Well, at least had a sip of my coffee and finished my cigarette. But my guide keeps telling me that you want someone to give you emotion. You want someone to show their emotion. Just let me know if that resonates, Jean, because my guide interrupted me. And if my guide interrupts me, it's usually because of something important. Okay, it is right. So there you go. Yes, and I feel that you're wanting them to give you emotion. And I feel that... Okay, let me finish this because my guide's anxious to get this information across to you, because they're saying to me that your love interest is happy when you do things that make you happy. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. If their happiness is dependent on your happiness, doing whatever makes you happy makes them happy. But I'm going to shuffle and turn over the cards. But my guide was insistent on passing that along. Really insistent, because I've got this rule that if I have a cigarette lit, they're not allowed to interrupt me. But they did. Oh. Was it a raised voice, Jing? I just have to ask that. Oh. About your ex. Which upset you. But I feel that that's why the person talked about it, is because it upset you. Oh, his ex, not yours. Okay. I feel that it was because his ex is different. I know the repetitive talking is horrible. Okay, now, the repetitive talking is horrible. But I feel it was because you're different. Okay, look, 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I don't feel it was. Yes, but I feel that, Jing, it's really hard to describe. I know it's something that shouldn't be done, and we all know that. We all know that talking about exes is a shouldn't do. But I do feel like it is something that you're different, and that was the discussion, that you are different. And I get not even wanting to text back. I've gone through that. I do feel that the text is an apology and it was sincere. I'm sorry to bring back horrible feelings, Jing, but I do get that the text was sincere. Yeah. But I do get that the apology text was sincere. Okay, you've got the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So communication is the key here. He didn't apologize. There you go, there's your answer, Jing. But just remember, I see Cupid here. I see Cupid. And the Three of Pentacles, which is a solid foundation. So I feel there's a lot of learning here, both sides. Yeah. I do feel your person, your love interest, I feel they may not be able to have access to their children. Something along those lines. I get a defeated shock. And I do feel with their ex, they attempted to make a resolution. Okay. And it didn't come about. I don't think you have anything to be jealous of. Jing, that is entirely up to you. You can text back and say, thank you for letting me know. I still don't like the way you behaved. Or, yeah, I would text back with just, thank you for letting me know. End of story. No kisses, no emojis, no nothing. But yeah, look, the Ten of Pentacles was at the bottom of the deck before I shuffled. Or the Ten of Cups was at the bottom of the deck before I shuffled. The Ten of Pentacles is here. I feel like your love interest regrets decisions they made quickly. I feel you may have wanted a quick decision from them. I feel that your person has. I feel you wanted a quick decision from them. And we've got the World. Ten of Pentacles to the World. Not a bad combination. Yes. And I feel that put your love interest in a difficult situation because that's how their ex did it. Now I'm getting the picture. They gave everything really quickly and ended up with nothing. They don't want to make the same mistake again. Take that as a compliment. And seriously, 2 weeks is going to go by whether you're with somebody or not. So make the best of those 2 weeks. I do feel this person is offering you love, is offering you emotion and affection. But at the same time, they don't want to be pressured. Hello, Charlie. Welcome in. At the same time, they don't want to be pressured. Pressure them again and they'll be gone. That's how much they don't want to be pressured. It's actually painful to them. Consider how horrible you felt during the discussion. Imagine how they feel being pressured to make that same decision again. I'm doing okay, Charlie. Just okay, but still okay is good. So, Jing, I really do believe that they're wanting calm. They do have stability on their mind. But I feel like recent events felt pressurized to them. They had no cause to upset you, but I feel like they were trying to explain to you that they've done the quick decision in the past and it worked out badly. And you've done the quick decision in the past and it's worked out badly. So maybe this is a chance. Let's see what the next couple are. Okay. This is a chance to take your time and work out if your feelings are real. Because in the early days, everything feels like it's perfect. Perfection's too hard to maintain. So seeing each other's flaws can be a good thing. Oh, thank you, Charlie. And yes, I did have a hype train today too, Charlie. You had a hype train earlier. That's why the queue seemed so long, but I've also had internet interruptions. While I was trying to fix it, I had not one, but 2 deliveries, not together, separately. And Jing, hopefully you can relate to that. Just remember, you've made quick decisions yourself and it hasn't worked out. I do feel the emotion is quite raw for your love interest. And it's their greatest fear to be put in that situation again. So try and see it from their perspective, Jing. Try and see it from their perspective. You understand? Good. Because I did see a lot of affection here. I did see a lot of affection. Yeah, there you are. So if your love interest starts talking about their ex again, say, talking about your ex hurts me. And walk away. Because I feel time and getting to know one another properly is in both your interests. I feel like you've both rushed before. Okay, now I'm going to put the list up. And don't get scared about the list, everybody. Because I was offline for a bit. Virgo Senpai, if you are there, pop up. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And if your brother has a Twitch sign-in handle, Charlie, if they pop up and join the queue, I probably could. Remember, I get energy from the handle. I don't get energy from anywhere else. I have to, because I go from one person to another, to another, to another. It quite often jiggles things round a bit. Now, Leary C, if you are there, it is your turn. I know I've put up Virgo Senpai, but I'm not getting a response, so I have to keep things moving to get through the queue. There you are, Leary C. Thank you for the follow. And the auto sub. Mwah. Can you understand brother in spirit? I just got a whoosh. I just got a, whoa, kinda. There's a male in spirit that just came in, and it's like a brother feeling. It's not kinda, it is. I do have to say that, Leary C. It's not kinda, it is. I got a brotherly feeling, so if it's not brother, it's uncle. I've got an uncle that I consider like a brother. I've just got to keep my hands moving, so I'm shuffling cards. The cards do not bring through the spirit, by the way. That is... Okay, who recently passed. Can I ask, was it by their own behaviour? Or by their own hand? If it's a best friend, I can live with that. Unfortunately, it was. Okay. Can I also say I'm early November with this person for some reason? Either their birthday was early November or their passing was early November. I do just have to keep moving my hands, so bear with me. They passed early November. Okay. I'm getting like there was 2 different tries. I feel like one was trying in water. They attempted twice. One was in water and one involved a rope. I don't know which was the one that took their life though. But I feel like there was 2 tries. Oopsie daisies. Just let me know. I know it can be emotional, but let me know, please, if there was 2 tries. There was 2. The water one worked. Okay. As long as you can understand this, they come through with this information and they see your handle and they recognize your energy. and my guide lets them through. I feel like there may have been a romantic issue that was the final hurdle. The water one worked. Okay. That's why I'm getting water. If you can understand there being a romantic issue that led... It's usually when people are that desperate, it's usually a combination of a lot of different factors. But I feel like a romantic situation led to... And when I say romantic situation, it's like either it ended or there was a bad finding out. I almost want to say it was a bad finding out. And I do know that when the spirit world get it right, it can be emotional. But to keep me connected to your energy, a response is always a good thing. Okay. It's almost like a breakup or being cheated on, is what I get. Oh, there you go. No, this is the person. It's not... They want to be clear that it's not connected to you. I feel like many years ago there was a potential for a relationship, but they recognized it was many years ago. I feel like there's a Catholic Church connection to this man. Or to this male energy I'm picking up. And when I say Catholic, it doesn't necessarily have to be Catholic. It's Christian. There's a Christian energy. And it's never... When someone is pushed to that limit, it is never one event. So tell yourself that. They want you to know that you don't have to feel the guilt. Okay. I feel from their energy, I'm feeling that you're wanting to know about your relationship. I feel like it's hit a hurdle or an obstacle. Yeah. And someone's walking on broken glass. And that's an expression, by the way. It's when you're walking on eggshells trying not to upset someone. So, Lyri, see if you can let me know if that resonates, please. For you. Sorry, I'm listening to this. I'm reading your energy. I'm reading your comments. I'm reading the cards. How's that for multitasking? But there's guilt. They want to say, don't be guilty about what happened prior. It wasn't you. I feel like there was... Okay. So, Lyri, see if you can just help me connect to your energy again. Just put up a again with the internet. Gus, welcome in for the first time. And Leary C could have caused a slight strain and distancing yourself a bit. Okay, I'm back, Shoopers. I'm back. I always eventually do come back. I feel this may have been an upper body illness or a pain-related illness. Yeah, I have to say pain-related illness. It's tied to emotions. So just a yes or a no, Leary C is fine. I don't need to know story. That is for the Spirit Connect. It's leukemia. Okay, can you understand it? Tiredness. I believe, chatters, I did say tiredness. Yeah. I'm also picking up pale skin, as if one of the first signs was not being able to tolerate sunlight. Okay. And this is coming from your friend. Yeah, that was one of them. Okay, I got not being able to tolerate sunlight. Your friend in the spirit world, the one that made themselves known straight away, is saying, can you understand yourself because of the diagnosis feeling unlovable? Feeling like you're not worthy of love. And it's only a feeling, it's not actual. That I do have to say. Okay, you are worthy of love. Whether your current person can handle it, that's the other thing. I feel they can. I feel they're trying their best. Can you understand the relationship? They're trying their best. There we go. I know. They feel they're not. And I know it's you that's going through the difficulty. But sometimes us as humans, when we go through difficulty, we really need to pay attention to letting those who help us know what a great job they're doing. So, fairy tale wise, I feel this is knight in shining armor stuff. It's icky stuff that nobody else would really jump into, and that your romantic interest is jumping into it. You're worried they're going to go away. They're not. They're not going anywhere. Why do I keep getting... There you go, Shoopers. There's a reason that the queue is the way it is. They're not going anywhere. But I'm getting like a Cinderella story here. Like a fairy tale. And it's almost like Sleeping Beauty. You're sleeping and you'll get a kiss, and even if you stay asleep, that's all. My heart feels for this too, Shoopers. I've had 2 readings that have, and I'm not making light of it. I'm just trying to keep my energy high to get the reading done. because I'm getting a real sort of Cinderella story. But to me, it's more like Sleeping Beauty, where you're asleep and you get a kiss out of nowhere. I feel that the treatment you've chosen, even though it's not as aggressive, will actually be successful. So, Leary C, if you can relate to choosing a safer form of treatment or the less aggressive form of treatment, I feel you've already made the choice. And thank you for helping Leary C, Shoopers. I've got the most awesome chatters in Twitch, I reckon. That's all I know. And I know some reads can be more emotional than others. I'm feeling the emotion with this one, so forgive me. I may have to take a $5 coffee break. No, you're great, Leary C. I'm not going through what you're going through. Remember that. Everybody is going through something, but you're going through something that is potentially life-altering. And I do get success. So keep persevering no matter how ill you feel. Keep persevering. I feel the specialist you've chosen is fantastic. Well, Venus Tranquility, how about being tranquil for Leary C? They've just had a spirit connection, but also confirmation they've chosen the right treatment for leukemia. Seriously, people's gratitude. I know my chat is awesome for gratitude. And supporting one another, as Shoopers has done. And Leary C, I feel that you have more than this one person in spirit helping you through your journey. I think the new doctor, yes, but you make up that mind. You will know that it's the right choice. I feel you will be given options of therapies. Gemini Jekka, welcome in. I feel the new doctor. Well, that's interesting, Venus Tranquility, because stem cells aren't acceptable treatment in a lot of countries. But Amivo MP, welcome in. Now, Leary C, meet with the doctor tomorrow. I feel that the new doctor won't give you a time limit. Your new doctor will give you choices of therapy. Christmas ads. I'm sorry for people's in Christmas ads. But Leary C, I really do believe the new doctor will give you choices in therapy. You will choose one. I feel that your romantic interest is going with you to this appointment. And I also feel that you've organised... Oh, thank you, Shoopers. Yes, Leary C does deserve it. To sub before even getting a read at the first time in the stream. I do feel like this doctor is quite caring and might be a little bit attractive. But your romantic interest, I feel, is going with you to the appointment. And there's also been an organisation... Yeah, there's also been organised to discuss after the appointment. I feel that you're returning. Oh, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. I know someone that's battled that and now has heart issues from non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. So Venus Tranquility, you know to wish Leary C the best. It's not an easy journey, but Leary C, I feel you will overcome. It's going to take a lot of energy. And I get that you've got the strength within you. You don't feel it at the moment, but you've got that strength within you. And I feel this friend of yours that passed in November is going to be there every step of the way. So they're urging you not to give up. And your romantic interest now, I feel like the support is there. Yes, my uncle had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma and survived. Oh, thank you, Venus Tranquility. So, leukemia, I've known of 2 people to have survived leukemia. And I've only known of 3 to actually have leukemia. So the odds, because of medical advancement, the odds are in your favour. So have this doctor's meeting. Let the doctor suggest to you what is coming, what therapies are available to you, and make the choice that suits you. And look, doctors have to go to the bathroom too. They have to do number 1s and number 2s as well. Ask them as many questions as you feel you need answered. Leary C. If they charge enough, ask them the questions. Put their education to the test. Yeah, that's good. Still believe you can get over it. Oh, you're welcome, Leary C. Still believe that you can overcome it. Still believe that anything is possible. Oh, Charlie, thank you so much for gift subbing Gus. I've had so many generous people in the chat today. It's been awesome. And Leary C, I will put you in my healing prayers tonight. Oh, he's your brother. There you go. So Gus is your brother. There you go, Charlie. I'll have to do something about that, but we'll see where we go. Hello, Gus. Welcome in. No, thank you, Leary C. And Amanda, welcome in. You're amazing in my books, Leary C. You really are. Mwah. And you will be in my healing prayers until I'm told otherwise. So until you beat this thing, you're in my healing prayers every night. And I do them every night. Okay. Oh, I'm doing okay, Amanda. How are you? Oh dear. Sweet dreams, Leary C. I'm glad you did as well, because this person's been here with me for quite a while. And you will forgive me for those that have just joined. We wish Larry C all the best on a leukemia journey. Charlie, the skip the queue redeem has already been used by Jing today. So it can only be used once per stream. And don't worry about the list because I was off. There's only 7 viewers. So I got kicked off Twitch and had to reset my Wi-Fi. Or my internet, rather. And, okay. I am going to need to do a reset just because of energy used for the last read. I'll be 5. Not like the last time. I'm not going to make it happen where I get kicked off during a be right back. So please join in me in wishing Larry C all the best for the journey ahead. And Virgo Senpai, you are next. How is that for timing? Okay, Virgo Senpai, you are up. And yes, every now and again I get a reading that's intense and I've got to collect myself. So collecting myself isn't necessarily a bad thing. And I think I might have lost Virgo Senpai. No, you're still there? Hopefully not in an ad. I know you've waited a long time, Virgo Senpai. Oh, my guide said leave it. Oh, thank you, Shoopers. Not many people are as understanding or as giving as you. Thank you for giving your energy as well. It was an intense read. And anyone that was there from the start of the read knows how intense it was. And it does take it out of me, but hopefully Virgo Senpai hasn't fallen asleep, is still there. And some of the reads, especially the spirit contact and the emotion, can be quite intense. And if I don't shake it immediately, it gets difficult. Now, Virgo Senpai. Thank you for the hydrate, Nero. Well, seeing I'm not getting an answer from Virgo Senpai, and not everybody, there's only 6 viewers that I can see. So the queue may be 13, but not everybody's going to be here. Nero, you are next. I'm not going to do the next bit because I know Virgo Senpai's been waiting and waiting and waiting for a long time. Well, I see that Gold Hairs did start a prediction. Let's see if I can end the prediction. We have a winner for Choose the Outcome. Because I did drink water. I did drink water. As soon as I came back on stream, I was drinking water. No, well, Virgo Senpai hasn't popped up. I know I did see them still in the chat that you were after Virgo Senpai, so good thing I remember the lists. Now, my guide told me I needed to change decks. This one was for Virgo Senpai. So there we go. I'm glad I've got my guides with me when I lose sanity. But, Nero, can you understand flowers or a bunch of flowers? Don't tell me you've just finished doing your own wreath for Christmas. A friend of mine does their own and I'm like, oh yeah, that'd be right. Oh, Charlie, thank you for gift subbing. Lady Palace Athena is lucky. Oh, Charlie, you're the best. And don't worry, I will boost Gus. Don't see or think of any flowers at the moment. Please don't make me jealous of you hanging or making your own Christmas wreath. Friends of mine make their own and they make me so jealous. And Princess Boo Boo, thank you for the snowmen. I think there's dancing snowmen. And please don't rub it in and tell me they're audible, as in Frosty the Snowman. And yes, even in Australia, we still sing Frosty the Snowman. Even though it's 33 degrees Celsius, you don't celebrate Christmas. Okay, then I'm getting 8 days. Oh, they are, and they're so cute. Yes, in Australia, 33 degrees Celsius, and we're still singing Frosty the Snowman. We can't kick our English ancestry to the curb. I'm feeling that there's been an... Nero, can you understand a disappointing meditation or a disappointing spiritual connection? It's almost like you're anticipating something ancient. Yes, I'd say God help us if it snows in Australia on Christmas Day. I've known it to rain on Christmas Day. Okay. I see you. You're still celebrating. You said you don't celebrate Christmas, so I believe you. But I see you having fun. And I feel like it's been a long time between drinks. Or a long time between... Oh, thank you, Charlie. But thank you. You are the best too. Twice you've participated in getting me to a hype train. So there you go. I do see you celebrating. And I feel it's taking action towards a holiday. I know this seems bitter because I first got a disappointing meditation or a disappointing... I feel it's a spiritual connection, but I'll see what the cards have to say. I'm seeing you looking at holidaying, possibly cruise holidaying. It comes fraught with its own difficulties, but I do see you looking further abroad. And as far as abandoning your own care needs, no, I don't see that. Nero, I see you deep in thought. And the deep in thought, as long as it's not all the time, it's good. Because it helps us reassess our goals. And I feel you're in that space of reassessing what you wish for. As in manifesting. I used to work around the holidays as well. I used to also celebrate Hanukkah with Jewish friends of mine. And I feel friends are friends if they've got a kind heart. It doesn't matter what faith they have. But I also see a return to childlike enthusiasm. Choosing between two. That's a Virgo Senpai. I did call you, but I went with the next. I didn't delete you from the list, so you are next. Nero, if you can understand returning to a childlike enthusiasm, I used to work around the holidays because I didn't have children. And I felt that the holidays were more important for people who had children. Yeah. An internal childlike enthusiasm. And I do see you making, you said you're choosing between two choices now. You'll get there, Nero. But you said you were choosing between two. I feel like there's more than two. I feel like you're in discussion with several. Then take the one that makes you feel the happiest. I get that, but I always get enjoyment from giving. Am I weird? Chat, tell me if I'm weird. I get enjoyment from giving. And I feel you do too. But it's one in particular you get enjoyment from. And I feel like work or chores, whatever you're referring to, there is... I want to say there is a romantic possibility in one of these choices. And that's the happiness I'm picking up, I think. Don't know, but I'm thinking. I'm not weird. Oh, I love you too, Amanda. But I get joy from giving, and some people don't. They want themselves, but I'm glad I'm not the only one that chose to work because I didn't have children. It's like the holidays are time for children. Yeah, I got the content. Yes, we have a choice of how we feel. If we can't control our life, we have a choice about how we feel about our lives. But Nero, I'm being more specific here with one of the choices you have to make in terms of working or chores. There's one that's connected to a possible romantic interest. You're like, I'm over that. Music Fantastic, welcome in. The list is not correct. I was offline for more time than I care to admit. I'll try and get through. Seriously, there's 16 people in the queue and only 11 viewers. That doesn't add up. Yeah. Something you don't have your focus on at the moment. That's okay. It's when we don't have our focus on it that it can appear. And I did say flowers at the start, didn't I? I'm not going to shake this flowers thing. I got flowers, like a bunch of flowers. It's possible making that change. I feel like you've already interviewed, if that's the case. If you're looking at changing your jobs and you've already interviewed... Nero, I'm glad you've got the same dry sense of humour I do. And I want to say, Nero, you did not think it is possible. Yeah. You were still asked to send in your resume. Send, because I feel that whoever asked you is connected. Whoever asked you is connected. There's shock coming up because of your ethics. It's like you've got really old school ethics, and you should be proud of those old school ethics. I'm going to show you this card. I don't even know why. But these cards are just beautiful. I love them. But this is the Six of Wands. So this is celebration. Yes, I am back, Lady Pallas Athena. And you can thank Charlie for subbing you. I do get a positive, Nero. I get a positive when it comes to whoever asked you to send in your resume. I feel there was a past connection with this person. I also feel that they value you, and that is going to shock you. And I've got the Nine of Cups. I get happiness coming. I feel you've wished for some strange things. Like most people, when you ask them what are they trying to manifest, it always has to do with send in your resume, definitely. But where was I? Yeah, you've wished for some strange things. Most people, when you ask them what have they tried to manifest, money is the number one. And for me, life is more about money, more than money. Money can't buy you happiness. It can just make you comfortable there. There's more things than... But I feel you've wished for more. You've wished for some strange things. And I get the feeling there's farming, and I feel like farming of rice. I feel it's a contented life, but your contented life is something that's not on everybody else's radar. And who can remind me of the parable behind Moby Dick? It's like chasing the whale. The whale is the internal dislike or something. Please, if anybody's read Moby Dick, please remind me of the parable and what it's meant to get to. Being a rich caveman. Look, if that's your wish, that's your wish. But I do feel that I'm seeing fields of rice. I can't change that. or separated fields. But I'm seeing rejoicing and happiness after boredom. And I get that you've had this feeling that you're on the verge of something great. Just let me know if you've experienced that feeling, Nero. Living a life in a countryside. That's the current feeling. I don't feel you will reunite everyone, but you will be shocked who you do reunite. Yeah, I can read Doctor's handwriting. My mind fills in the blanks. That might be where I kept getting the countryside and the fields from. So, who knows? But I do get that somebody's birthday is coming up. And send the resume. Can you understand? Somebody's birthday is coming up. You don't know who someone's birthday is. Then I have to say I am before the 4th of January. And I feel if it's not your partner, it's somebody else's partner. If I had to put my finger on it, I'd say it's the 26th of December. You can hardly remember. Okay, I'm going to leave it with you, Nero. You can put the pieces together. Send in the resume though. I feel you're really well regarded in what you do. Yet it's still going to shock you how well regarded. It's like a lot of people know who you are in whatever industry you're in. A lot of people know who you are. Oh, it's missing. I haven't left you. Hi, Jing. I haven't left you, but I feel people know who you are. Whatever industry you're in, people know who you are. No, Jing, I've already completed your read. A long time ago, actually. I haven't left you. Jing, I said no. It doesn't mean go ahead and ask your question. Yeah, I'm kind of sad too, Jing. Just after your read, there was someone that could have done with a lot of support. someone who is fighting cancer. Now, is your problem as bad? Is your problem as bad as that, Jing? Oh, I understand the whole point of relatives telling people who you are, but anyway. I feel this is praise, Nero. It's not telling others, it's praise. Well, there you go. That's your answer, Jing. Nope. Sorry to be that blunt, but I said no and you still went ahead anyway. You can join the queue again, Jing, but it's quite long. Yeah, but this is within the industry. Nero, I feel it's within your industry. It's not rallies praising you. Well, there you go, Jing. No, it said you joined the queue, Jing, so you rejoined. Anyway, I'm doing Nero's read at the moment, Jing. I feel like it's industry praise. So, yes, put your resume in. It's industry praise. It's told me you've joined the queue, Jing. But interrupting other people's reads for questions, yeah. Yeah. I do get positivity, Nero. I didn't necessarily get the travel industry. That's weird. But put your resume in. I'll do the list. There you go. Virgo, Senpai, you're up. Okay, then there you go. Just put your resume in. Oh, thank you, Shoopers. I got a hello from a poodle. No, I appreciate you, Nero. And other than seeing success and Amivo, don't worry, there's 13 people in the viewers, not everybody. Seriously, 17 in the queue. Not everybody's going to be there. But, let's see. Okay, Virgo Senpai. I need to get back to the deck. Can you understand, Virgo Senpai, feeling, feeling out in the cold, feeling judged by others? It's almost like, I want to say, and I'm not calling anybody out here, you know when we feel that a little paranoid? I've felt a little paranoid in public where people are gossiping and looking and that sort of stuff. If you can understand that, feeling left out in the cold, feeling judged by others, I want to say there's people that are envious. You're not experiencing that way though. Just let me know if that resonates, Virgo Senpai. I know it can be hard to admit to, but just remember I felt it as well. Self-conscious. Yeah, that's a better way of putting it. Duh. I wish my guide would put it that way. I feel like there's someone interested in you and you don't know whether... I feel like you're interested in someone and you don't know whether they're interested in you, is what I had to say. But we'll see. If the Knight of Cups turns up, I'll be shocked. I want to say there's still a bit of broken heart energy, and the broken heart is more over accomplishments. And I feel there's a past person energy here that used or dragged things out. Either used you or dragged things out. Yeah. But can you understand past broken heart energy in yourself? You trusted someone you shouldn't have. There you go. I feel like you're best when you can communicate actively, as in if you were to go on a date, you would be better off doing something, I don't know, like paintball, than what you would a sit-down dinner. Well, congratulations for having that strength, because I feel like if you were to allow your ex back in, your ex would use your kindness. And I'm not sure whether you're saving for a house or a holiday, but I see you saving. You don't care about the house or holiday. You just want the relationship. Yeah, there you go. But I see you saving for a house or a holiday, but you don't want either. You just want the relationship. And sometimes by redirecting our energy, we give space to other things entering our life. So yes, if you're saving for a house or a holiday, put energy into that. But the 25-year-old, get to know. Get to know the 25-year-old. I don't even know how old you are, so, and it doesn't worry me, but get to know them. Because seeing you've waited so long, Virgo Senpai, you got the Ace of Wands, Queen of Cups and Four of Wands. And you've been around tarot enough to know that that's a good thing. Four of Wands is usually associated with marriage in most decks. To me, this looks like a music festival. So it's different. It's celebrating on a different level. And the Ace of Wands is pretty much the same in all tarot decks. It's physicality, it's communication, it's meeting of minds. And hopefully that resonates for you, Virgo Senpai. But if you are saving up for something, put your energy into that. And it will allow you to be multi-conversational, where you can talk with this 25-year-old about goals. Because if we don't have goals that are outside of a relationship, it's really easy for us to get... Is it the early spring party? There you go. Then talk to the 25-year-old. Because to me, that is like a music festival, spring party will do. But when there's a depth to us that is more than just relationship driven, we tend to be able to avoid the nudie pics. Not that there's anything wrong with it if you mutually agree to it. But you know how some people jump in and that's the first thing they do? Ew, that puts me off. That really puts me off. Yeah, but understand too that a lot of people, I have to put my hand up. I consider myself a great communicator, but my phone will ping. I will open it and I will do a response like can't talk now and then forget about it. And that doesn't mean I'm being nasty in any way. It just means I do forget about it. So just be aware that that could happen, and there's no malice in it, meaning there's no deliberate intention in it. So try not to overthink this one, and meet up with the 25-year-old at the yearly spring party. I feel there'll still be the same spark. Exactly, Virgo Senpai, you've done it all the right way. Two thumbs up, 2 Aussie thumbs up. Now, I do have to look at the list. And, okay. I like the sound of a spring party too, but we've just finished our spring here, so we're in summer. No wonder, 33 degrees today. 2 air conditioners going plus a fan. Let's see, Light Seeker. And I think I've lost gold hairs for some reason. So, H-I-J-K-L. I've lost Light Seeker. So, that means next on the list is... I think I've lost gold hairs too. Yes, I've lost gold hairs, I think. Okay. Next on the list is Venus Tranquility. Oh, there you are, Light Seekers. Light Seeker. Duh, blah. You're still there. Sorry, I went through the viewers and it didn't show you up. Oh, well. Some people shine brighter, some people... No, don't say sorry. Okay, Light Seeker. I'm picking up an energy where you're lost at the moment. Can you understand this? You're lost at the moment. I know. I'm going to blame it on the stars or on the planets or whatever. Yeah, lost at the moment. Look, I took a break because it was emotional read. Then I had a delivery at the door. then I had to restart my internet. And I know that sometimes I do have to eat, but this wasn't. It was just let me take a break. I do feel it's internal. I do feel it's missing somebody. Oh, thank you, Charlie. Is Gus still there? Because I was about to put Gus's next. Definitely internal. And I feel like it's missing a particular person. Oh, thank you, Lightseeker, for being so understanding about my break, but it went chaotic. Trust me, it was just a break. I still haven't had anything to eat. Oh, well, sweet dreams to you both. I will put you both in the advanced stuff next time. Thank you, Charlie. Sweet dreams to you both. Safe spaces. Not a particular person, a lot of safe spaces from the past. I get that. A lot of my safe spaces where I used to go to chill have been developed. And I go to suburbs I grew up in and they don't look the same anymore. Okay. I feel one of those few people is someone you worked with probably a decade ago. And I do want to say one of them, there was love there. And when I say love, I feel it's a possibility of romantic love. Or someone you highly admired or worked closely with. Oh, thank you, Charlie. No, I'm saying thank you to you. I say thank you to all my viewers and all my chatters. You're all awesome. But Lightseeker, I'm picking up someone you worked with from the past where there was great emotion and a great connection. If not a romantic connection, it was a very close connection. Sorry, I have to say romantic. You saw me shuffle the cards. We've got Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, the Lovers. Okay. I feel like this is future, unless you've just changed careers. Lightseeker, have you just changed careers? I'll show you all the cards once this comes out. Once I find out the last piece of the puzzle. You're at a scratch place at the moment. Open to possibilities. Super lost. Okay, not gonna lie. I learned that one. I learned the NGL. Ha! See, I'm not too old to learn new tricks. Now, I'm going to go through the cards with you, Lightseeker. We've got the Eight of Pentacles, financial stability. So, if you're at scratch at the moment, you will find something very shortly. Second, we had the Ace of Cups. Third, we had the Two of Cups. Fourth, the Lovers. Oops, I should move them this way a little bit, just so you can see them all. And last but not least, the Queen of Wands, which makes me believe that employment is really close. So if you're at a scratch place, it's really close. Any lost feeling you have, I feel, is tied to financial reasons. But it's also, I feel, an opportunity to gain love. And this is giddy love. The way the cards came out, it's giddy love. I'm glad you say lovers welcome. Pop back and let me know, because seriously, if somebody can clip this for me, this is a rare spread. The Lovers, the Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. It's prosperity plus. I'm glad you've been giving love to everybody you come across, because seriously, this has to be the freakiest reading the freakiest layout, the freakiest spread that I've come across in a long time. And I'm shocked, to be honest. And as I said before, it's giddy love. So congratulations on getting that spread, Light Seeker. Why can't I draw a spread like that for myself? Sometimes I think I was meant to live a cursed life. You're happy and hopeful. I would be too with that read. But don't forget to speak out about employment as well. I get it's two-phased. You're welcome, Light Seeker. I would love a spread like that. Oh, that is hope personified. And when I say personified, I mean on the table it was real, tangible hope. Okay, now let's see. Yeah, I do see the stability. The Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands is stable. It's like the fixed ends of a bookend. Venus Tranquility, you are up next. And hopefully Venus Tranquility is still in the... I don't think so, no. Okay, skip past. Thank you for the list, Shoopers. Lady Pallas Athena, you're up next. And thanks to Charlie, you are subbed. And Horse-Drawn Portrait. Hopefully you're still there and in the starting gate. But I think I've lost Lady Pallas Athena. No, it's still there. Ah, there you are. It's ending on April. Yes, it will be. Can you understand it being a government role? Lady Palace Athena? Yeah. It will be. You are in a government role. It will be extended. I'm going to draw the cards though, just to make sure. Just to make sure. Okay. Can you understand about disliking the role but liking the pay? $50-50. I feel there's a trigger in it for you. Can you understand a breather every now and again because there's a trigger? It triggers your emotion. You need a timeout like a fiver. Don't worry, I had a role where I had more than one fiver a day, where I had to take a break or breaks quite regularly. And having been injured in a car accident, I was dealing with people that were going through that. And I had to take multiple breaks a day until I found another job. But that was just me. But I'm getting a social left out in the cold. You have a wonderful world view. And an acceptance of others from different cultures. But you're wondering why the struggle. And also, you're wondering if you can put up with the fake people. Just let me know if that resonates, because I'm not sure how else to interpret. Okay. You're looking at moving careers or moving jobs. But you're not wanting to give up something that's stable. Okay. I feel you may have met someone. It definitely looks good on paper. Yeah, but we're in an era now, unlike when I grew up, stability in a job was something that future employers were looking at. Now, future employers are looking at adaptability to change. So they don't care if you've had 3 jobs in the last 3 months. They want to know that you've been able to adapt. Yeah, they still look at white. In Australia, they don't. And I know people in the employment sector. So I feel you may have met someone. Someone who makes your heart flutter. No. Okay. I'll keep going with the read. I can't change what the cards have come up as. I feel it may be a boss figure. I feel you're in 2 minds of pursuing anything. There's still a bit of a flirting going on. And when I say boss figure, it doesn't have to be an employment boss. It can be someone who is of boss energy. Okay, when it comes to energy, I'll tell you from my perspective what I know. There's boss energy, somebody who is self-assured, knows what they want and will go after it. There is player energy who pretends they know what they want and pretends to go after it. They don't care if they fail or succeed, by the way. But boss energy cares whether they fail or succeed. So don't think of your current boss. Think of someone with boss energy who knows what they want out of life. You're in two minds over it. So I feel physically this person reminds you of someone. Okay, there we go. Light on. Ta-da! I'm in light. And yes, I have been scratching. I think when I went outside, I got bitten by something, but I don't know. The mozzies are here. You may not believe me, Lady Pallas Athena, but you've got the World card now. I wouldn't be at all surprised if the Wheel of Fortune comes up in this as well. What did I say? I'm glad I said it, actually. Wheel of Fortune. It's turning in your favor now. I'm really glad I said it. This may shock you because you've been juggling for so long, and things have finally started picking up in your favor. And in some ways, they're not allowing you to rethink the past, which is a good idea. It's a good thing. And I feel you may have, it's a good thing that I predicted the Wheel of Fortune card was going to come out, and it did. I'm shocked. But I do feel like in this deck, this is the Seven of Cups, which usually means choices. But to me, it's emotional choices. And there is nothing negative in this Seven of Cups. Usually every other deck that I have, the Seven of Cups has something that is dislikable. In this deck, which is Deborah Blake's The Everyday Witch, it has nothing dislikable in the cups at all. So I feel no matter what choice you make, it's going to have positiveness in it. Can you understand writing, a process of writing a journal or keeping a book, as in keeping an account? And I've got all my doors shut, but a fly decides to come in. I feel journaling, writing things down in a book, keeping a journal, or accounting. That's what, when I say keeping a book, Aussies mean keeping a journal, not keeping a journal, keeping a tally of incoming, outgoing. It's like balancing a checkbook. You get what I mean now? And no, your finances aren't bad from what I see here. I see you've struggled in the past, But things are now turning in your direction. I do see you taking action. And I feel it's taking action to save up. Yeah, taking action to save. And I feel that you're not going to have time to worry about the past. Yeah, in the past. But your future is looking like the Wheel of Fortune has gone into your future. And it's looking positive. And I feel it will be glowing in a way that you won't be worrying about your past. And let's face it, any human being that says they haven't made a bad decision in the past is kidding themselves. I've made heaps of them, but at least I made them. So the only regret in life is the things I never tried. That's the only regret I have, is when I didn't try. I've tried and failed heaps of times. That's not the point. The point is, did you try? Yes. Hello, Black Empathy. Welcome in. Ah, there you go. But I do see it. I do see your future being enriched. No, this workplace is fine for you. But I do see you having your sights set higher. And will your contract be renewed? Yes. As I said before, I felt it had something to do with government. So, and as you said, it always looks good on a resume. And it does. Resume, CV, whatever you want to call it. It always looks good. But I see you doing well. Exceeding. And I want to say exceeding your dreams. And hopefully that makes sense, Lady Pallas Athena. Now, let's see. The list isn't... You're welcome. The list isn't correct because I have lost a few over time due to being kicked off and own hiccups. Horse-drawn portrait, you are next. But I think I've lost horse-drawn portrait. See, this is how quickly I can get through a queue. Because, yeah, I've lost horse-drawn portrait. Okay. And I did say I would bump up Gus. If Gus is still there, if you can pop up and say, hi, Gus. I think Gus might be just away from keyboard. But I can get through a queue quick. Blue Moss Dragonette. And hopefully Blue Moss Dragonette's there. Yes. Still in the viewers. Whether Blue Moss Dragonette has fallen asleep or not, I don't know. And I might put up the list because people that respond first, I can get through the queue quicker. But the list is already shrunk. Tony. And I don't think Tony's there either, so... No, Tony's not there, so... Okay, and Princess Boo Boo. I'm getting through the queue. This is amazing. Finally. Oh. Okay. Okay, let's see. Real 3J. I think I've lost Real 3J too. Yes, I've lost Real 3J. Hey, Princess Boo Boo. I'm sorry I missed... That's okay. I'm sorry I missed your... I got to see one stream of your trip. And, yeah, it was awesome, but I think 2 streams. But it sounded like you were busy. You had an itinerary that was explosive. Now, let's see. You didn't get to stream much. Oh, I think I might have caught most of them then. Can you understand a decision to make a move? And I feel like it's a dramatic move. Oh, definitely next time, of course. But I feel like there's a decision to make a move. Yeah, and it's a dramatic move. Okay, my guide wants me to change decks already. I started shuffling, but it's like, no, change decks. Oh, you gotta let me tell you. I feel like you're... Can you understand Prague? Prague or Austria? I'm just trying to think of where... You can understand it. Okay. It's like... It's massive. You went to both of those. Then I want to say Prague was the first one that came in mind. But I feel like it's the people. I have to say it's the people. And if you went to Italy, it's probably the shoes too. Let's face it. I know for me it would be. Uh, and I speak the language, so that's... Prague was a phase. I get Prague. Yeah, but Italy has food that most... I know you're an Aussie, so most Aussies and most Americans don't even realise Italian food isn't what we eat here. It's beautiful, but it's not what we eat here. But I do get Prague. And I feel like it's a cost of living situation and a freedom situation. Okay, let's see. I feel the move is pressing, so... And I feel like there you were celebrated. I love Italian food, both cooked by Italians, real Italian food, or even Italian takeaway. I don't mind. Can you understand being celebrated in Prague? It was as if you were recognised. Yes, and in a good way. But I also feel you may have met somebody there. Ooh la la. Princess Boo Boo, what have you been up to? Oh, and no, it's not a hot flash. Not in Prague. You've met someone near there, though. And I want to say the hand-kissing type. Yeah. Sort of. Can you understand a feeling of responsibility towards this person? I feel like they may have made your trip memorable. And you feel a sense of duty, a sense of responsibility towards that person. Or a lot of pressure in making your mind up quickly. We've got Queen of Swords, King of Swords, so you're both people of action. I'm glad you understand it. You're both people of action. And as long as you know that this can sometimes lead to a duel, not that they would think that. No, I didn't get that they would think it. This is an inner burden. But I feel the person you met is the same as you. A person of action, a person of giving. Be aware that can sometimes conflict. When we're both ready to have our swords up for action, sometimes they can be used against us. Yeah. But I get in a good way as well, because one is soft and nurturing and the other is very physical. I get that one person is a very physically affectionate, PDA, over the top, to us Aussies anyway. As a culture, Australians aren't very much into PDA. Yeah. Would you agree with that, Princess Boo Boo? Aussies aren't much into PDA compared to the rest of the world. Yeah. But I get that this person is. And just be aware that you're both very, very similar. And sometimes that can leave a gap. Yeah, though more than some. Britain, to be precise. The UK and US are probably less PDA than us Aussies. Russia, less PDA than us Aussies. And a few other places too. So, because some societies used to get hung for any display of affection in public. It was against biblical training. I do get that this is going to go ahead. You're a little overweighed by the decision. And I feel there's a Nordic, whether you've got Nordic connections or whether the person you're involved with has Nordic connections. Look, I'm Dutch. I've got Nordic connections. So, or I'm descendant from Dutch actually, but there's Nordic connections here. But I see that the burden you will overcome. Just try to do it without resentment. You have a Dutch line somewhere. I have a direct Dutch line. I'm a firstborn Aussie to a Dutch person. So, there you go. That's how direct mine is. Ads. Okay. I can wait until ads are over. Jackie Jackface. No, the queue is open and it's not as bad as it seems. So Jackie Jackface, if you want to have a look at the queue, you can. It's not as bad as it seems. Because I got disconnected earlier. See? Not as bad as it seems. And while Princess Boo Boo is in an ad, I'm going to get another shout out done. Oh, it's not as bad as it seems. A lot of people have disappeared because I got kicked off. I don't really overextend myself. But I know when to take breaks. I know when to chill out. Quino, welcome in. Queue's still open. It just got shuffled everywhere. And, okay, ad again. You got bumped off ads. Okay. You're welcome, Amanda. You do much more than just tarot. I do just tarot. I know the errors on Twitch are driving me mental too. I got kicked off like 4 times today. And then I had to reset my internet. Okay, you're back. There's a Nordic connection here. I didn't get what the Nordic connection is, but I got that when making this decision that you're burdened by, make sure you have a free mind that has no regret on the decision. And I feel that's what's delaying you at the moment. You would do it in a heartbeat if it wasn't who you had to say goodbye to. Yeah. So make sure that there are plans to be inclusive of those that you want to keep in your life. And you may be aware, Princess Boo Boo, being an Aussie, Melbourne for the longest time was the most locked down city during COVID. And I was fortunate that I made plans with my friends to Zoom dinner. We would have a Zoom dinner where we each made our dinner. We sat down with dinner and a glass of wine, and we always had a meal together, and that was during our lockdowns. So it's, given technology, it's a lot simpler than what it was even when my father emigrated. My father emigrated from Holland, and nobody spoke to anyone in the Netherlands for decades, because doing a long distance truncated call meant booking it a week ahead. And the cost per minute was ridiculous. To Holland, I think it might have been, and I'm going back into the 60s, I think it might have been about $7 or $8 a minute to Holland. So you said what you had to say and then hung up. You didn't even pay for the goodbyes. So it's a lot easier now. It is wild knowing that and how it used to be. It's crazy how easy it is to communicate now worldwide. But good on you. And you'll have to let me know where it is, but probably off stream. Or maybe keep it to yourself. It might come up clearer later. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Let's see. Blue Moss Dragonette. I get that you're making the move though. So it's just preparing everything. You think you know where it is? I hope so. Blue Moss Dragonette. I know you're there, lovely. You're sitting in the queue. Okay, where am I? Okay. Easy Jiffy. No, Easy Jiffy has gone too. So that's going... See, I told you the queue wasn't as accurate. Okay. Let's see. Shoopers, you are next. Hey, Shoopers, welcome in. Half asleep. Oh, thank you for being so supportive with the emotional read I had. You're amazing. You were amazing. And I feel some stuck energy here, but it's on choices. And I do feel like it's gift choices. Can you understand? I feel physical. I feel like it's a secret Santa and the choice of the gift is difficult. Spirituality is always difficult. Trust me, my halo's a toe ring. I try and live a perfect life, but we all make mistakes. It's either someone really important to you and you want to get it right, or it's a secret Santa and it's difficult.